straight game where he has scored 30-plus points or more. Skip Bayless, we're putting you on the hook. Were you impressed by KD's performance?
Stephen A. Smith, last night, I was extremely impressed by Kevin Durant. This was a classic trap game at home 2 nights before the Thunder visit Miami against an Atlanta team that is struggling without its best player, Al Horford, and last night without its point guard, Jeff Teague. And I will remind you, Oklahoma City trailed this game by 13 in the third quarter. I'm watching the game and I said, there is no way Durant is going to let this happen in his house. And Kevin Durant said no. Kevin Durant, for the first time I'm seeing this new guy, got mad in the fourth quarter. He was scoring, and he kept glaring at the Atlanta bench after he would score. And I'd say, who are you mad at on the Hawks? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's Jordan-esque to glare at somebody for nothing, but he was mad. And I'm asking myself, where was this Kevin Durant 4 straight close losses in the playoffs last year to Memphis? And I remind you, I'm going to bring up the stat one more time. In those 4 losses, in the last 5 minutes combined of those 4 games, Kevin Durant, these are playoff games, shot 3 for 17, 0 for 3 from 3 combined, 2 for 5 from the line he owns, the free throw line. You're getting booed. Thank you. Boo. Boo. Boo.
Listen. He's listening to you.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Gary, I'm just going to talk to you
Okay,
because
that's fine.
obviously you know a lot more about basketball than he does.
The Nate Smith, huh?
I ask you, where was last night's Kevin Durant on New Year's Eve when Portland visited Oklahoma City in a big matchup of Western Conference powers, and Kevin Durant scored 1 point in the fourth quarter, and Portland won the fourth quarter 27-16? Where was this Kevin Durant 2 nights later when the woeful Nets visited Oklahoma City and went on a 19-0 run in the fourth quarter and won the game? Where was this Kevin Durant on January 7th when Oklahoma City went to Utah, arguably the worst team in the Western Conference, and got blown out in the fourth quarter? I love the mad Kevin Durant, the not nice Kevin Durant. I want to see more of the not nice Kevin Durant because when he pushes that button, he is beyond LeBron James in the fourth quarter.
Well, do you know what he's going to say to you now?
I don't know. He didn't hear my argument.
I think he will.
I've heard some of it.
Yeah, I think
the reason why I put on the headphones is because it's just regurgitating the same stuff. And I think that, and I'm dead serious, I'm not playing when I say this. Skip Bayless, ladies and gentlemen, knows basketball. He's been covering it for decades, which is why his comments about Kevin Durant are entirely inexcusable. Because it's not that he's not telling the truth, is that he's being incomplete. And you're being incomplete because you have a standard that you create for players you like and love and vouch for, and the second they disappoint you, you jump ship. And I think that's wrong. The second they disappoint you.
Are 4 games 1 second?
Well, yes.
Really? 4 straight playoff
It's a blip on the screen, on the radar, for a guy of Kevin Durant's magnitude. I have said to you, and I have explained this to you to the point where you even acquiesced and agreed with me on this point, but you forget now. Sometimes it takes that moment in order to elevate you. The Kevin Durant that we're talking about here, cut that music and get it out of my ear, please. I'm talking. Here's the deal. All right? They're playing music in my ear. I'm talking. I don't want to hear the music.
Put your beats back on.
I'm talking. What I'm saying to you is that Kevin Durant is a once-in-a-generation caliber player. The level of greatness that exists in this young man is beyond special. We have never seen this offensive repertoire, this package before our very eyes. He's 6'10", man. He's got a 7'6" wingspan. He can play point. He can dribble the ball up the floor. He's fast. He's quick.
I've been trying to tell you that for 5 years.
I'm not finished. I'm talking. I'm getting to a point.
Give me those headphones.
I'm talking to a point. No, you can't have it. The point is that when you look at what he can do and he can pull up from 30 and what have you, think about this. we decried what he did not do in an NBA Finals where he averaged 30 on better than 50% shooting. We said that was an off series because there were moments where, pivotal moments where he wasn't there. But he averaged 30 on better than 50% shooting. So that just shows you the level of ability he has. The issue in question has been his willingness to be assertive at the right time. What has been his impediment? His impediment is the fact that he's about team, that he thinks about the importance of bringing Russell Westbrook along. We worry, was he going to bring Reggie Jackson and Jeremy Lamb and Thabo Sefolosha and Ibaka and all of these boys along to the detriment of his game? And what he's showing you is that he's beyond that now. It took him losing to Memphis the way that he did, rather than sitting there and pointing it out and saying, where was he, where was he? How about looking at it and saying, he learned a very valuable lesson from that, and now we're seeing a guy evolve before our very eyes and add on to the greatness we already know he possesses. I'm saying to you, there are certain talents that you have to step back and say, you know what? I'm going to shut the hell up and appreciate what I'm seeing, because everybody can't do what this boy can do. Kevin Durant is a superstar, Skip.
Yeah.
He's on another level, man.
Okay.
He's
You
on another
realize
level.
For 5 years on this show, I argued Durant over LeBron to you,
Yes.
and you took LeBron again and again and again.
I still say LeBron because LeBron plays better defense.
Okay, here's what happened for me. I talked to a lot of people around this league, many I respect, who kept telling me, you've got it all wrong in Oklahoma City. The Batman in Oklahoma City, the guy with the toughest fourth quarter intangibles, is not KD. It's the other guy.
See how you are?
No.
You see how you are?
Let me finish. These people kept telling me, people I respected, and I'd say, no, Westbrook is such a knucklehead when it comes to fourth quarter basketball decision. They said he's the guy with the guts in the fourth quarter. And finally, against Memphis, I said, you know what? They are right. The go-to guy, the Batman in Oklahoma City, is actually Russell Westbrook. And I said, okay, I got it.
Forget those NBA executives. The dude sitting across from you was telling it to you for years. You ignored me. He said, no, Stephen Naismith, you're supposed to be. You're the man who invented basketball, and ignored me for years. You ignored me. You looked at me like I needed to be put in an asylum for telling you that about Russell Westbrook. You ignored me for 2 years.
With me that Westbrook was taking too many of Durant's shots.
I told you, though, I said to you, Westbrook is a star. This boy, I ain't letting him go. You wanted to trade him. Remember?
Yeah, I don't lie. I've never loved
I'm
him.
just saying, you wanted to trade this man.
So I finally admit I'm wrong. Westbrook is Batman, and now you're all over me
Because
saying,
you're giving
get
credit
Kevin
to
Durant
the-
his
because
due.
you're giving
I've
credit
been
to the
giving it to him
executive.
for 5 years.
Because you're giving
Kevin
credit to the
Durant's been in this
executive.
league for 7 years now. It's not like he just started last
We
year.
want you to tell him he's right.
You're giving credit to the executive when your boy's sitting right across
That's all
from
he
you.
wants. That's all he wants.
That's
It's not true.
Some revisionist history going on here.
Number two, what I said to you was the one impediment to Kevin Durant's game was his aggression. Was he willing to be aggressive? That is it. You went so far as to say, I'm not willing to go to the superstar level. How can you not?
Okay,